Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a very good Sunday afternoon to you as we start off with our 6th WeatherBug Network brought to you by Nissan Automotive out in Kingsville and also CCRV on I-37 and Suntide. And look at plenty of cloud coverage for today, but still we had a fantastic weekend for us here, especially for outdoor activity. But as we go into the week ahead, those winds are certainly going to stay with us as they started to increase a little bit this afternoon. Right now we're at 79, 77 out in Rockport, into the upper 70s from Port Aransas for those still out enjoying Sandfest, 78 out at the Naval Air Station, ranging to the lower 80s for our inland communities. And right now the winds are beginning to increase. They were gusting around 25 miles an hour out at the airport earlier this afternoon, but still everyone has sustained winds out of the southeast pretty close to 20 miles an hour. And as I mentioned earlier, our northeastern counties up around Refugio and Rockport seeing some of that sunshine there, but still plenty of cloud coverage for our central and western counties at this point. We actually have a frontal boundary that's up in northeast Texas. That's beginning to retreat up to the north, and there's our dry line off in west Texas, and we're starting to see a little bit of those showers and some of those storms that are starting to flare up out ahead of it out in the Trans-Pecos at this point. But all of our attention is going to be focusing on this storm system up into the Pacific Northwest. There's a big upper level low associated with that, and not a whole lot of cold air associated with it, just cooler as temperatures behind the actual frontal boundary are into the 50s. And notice in the Central Plains, everyone is into the 80s at this point, but it's this big upper level storm system that's going to be the wind machine. So here comes the big wind machine. Certainly get ready because it's on the way as high pressure is going to start to move off into the southeast, and it's going to build itself pretty well. And there comes the digging trough. So we're going to be sandwiched in between these two systems here. And that's just going to mean plenty of cloud coverage. It's going to mean warm temperatures, and also plenty of wind is going to be with us as well. Evening forecast, though, keeps us into the lower 70s for tonight with southeasterly winds around 10 to 15 miles an hour. For tomorrow, it's going to be pretty humid, middle 80s, mainly cloudy, warm and windy with those southeasterly winds at 15 to 25 and gusting closer to 30 to 35. Boaters and mariners use caution. Small craft advisories may be likely with upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, ranging to the mid to lower 80s for our inland community. So let's look at it on our future tracker. Early in the morning, we may see some single digits for our inland area, so we could see a little bit of fog. So be on the lookout for that. And then southeasterly winds will continue 20 to 25 tomorrow afternoon. They calm down Tuesday morning, and then on into Tuesday afternoon. It continues on with our winds. So 7-day forecast, we go to 68, 82 tomorrow, 72 and 83 on Tuesday. You get the pattern, windy, warm and humid. There's going to be plenty of moisture, but not a whole lot of rainfall, but a stalling front as we go to the end of the weekend. The weekend will bring us some thunder showers with highs into the middle 80s. Lee.